back in the room. What's happening lately, guys? It's 2000 what year is it?
2013.
Right, should we talk about what we were talking about when you was in the toilet?
No, it's 2013. Right, can you see the film, guys?
Yeah.
I can't get the camera quite as focused as I can. It's a bit of a steady camera. Right, you can see his faces, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Singing yeah.
Yo,
absolutely perfect.
Yo, introduce yourselves, innit, to the new movie of 2013 in Buzzlads. Jason! Dan.
What date is it?
The King.
Yeah, boy!
What date is it?
It's the 17th.
Yeah,
That's it.
17th.
Alright.
17th of June 2000. Is it July?
No, June.
It's June.
It's the 17th of 2013.
17th of 2013.
Of June. Fuck you, man.
Alright.
I've already done that.
So it's what date?
It's the 17th of June 2013.
It's the 17th of 2013.
I'm on holiday this week.
Yeah, man. And I've started my new job today and I'll get paid next week. And next Friday, I'm going out
What
with
job?
Dan.
What's your new job?
It's a warehouse assistant, yeah, right. We get the deliveries in from like Birmingham, Leeds, Southampton, Scotland. And for just putting it on the forklift truck and loading it onto the vans, I get 300 quid a week.
I'm
Nice.
coming as well, you can't.
That's not bad. That's quite good.
And
Cash.
next Friday, me and Dan are going out.
Oh, you don't know?
I said I'm going to pay for it. Hold on.
Wait.
Think about it, guys, on the subject of making a film.
Yeah, but
hold on a minute. Why do you make a film?
because we talk about how we feel.
Yeah, but it's not a bollocks.
No, you
a
No,
lot
we
of what.
entertain.
You're not entertaining me at all. No, you're not entertaining me at all. You're talking about your fucking job.
Give us a
Talking
segment.
about your problems. No, I want you to entertain me.
Alright,
I want you to get my mind off
alright.
real life.
Put the cameras on us then.
I don't mind you telling me about your problems or your jobs or whatever, but I want entertainment. You spend the whole time talking about, you know, your job or your life or whatever. I don't give a fuck about your life, man. I really don't give a fuck about your life.
Put the camera on us.
I
Bill.
really don't care about... I really don't... Hold on, shut up. I really don't care about your life. I live here to relax. You're supposed to forget about your problems when you come up here. You're not supposed to drag me down.
Yeah, I know, Bill. I didn't want to make a film.
I ain't got no problems. I mean, my sister died last year, but I ain't got no real problems. And I really don't want to spend the whole night listening to you moaning about your fucking problems. Okay, I'm not Jesus fucking Christ.
Mr. Hill is not involved in this conversation.
Carry on.
Right.
Mr. Hill don't have a job.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear about your... Oh, I do, but I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah!
It's not really the subject.
Look at me, I'm pimping!
But Jason.
Yeah.
Okay, we talk about your private life and all that, but and your work. But it's not the sort of thing that people are going to want to watch on a video.
The people that are probably
If we're going to sell the film,
and you're sitting there going, I've got a job, I get £300.
Yeah,
no, not at all.
No, it ain't that.
The point of making a movie is to make entertainment.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be entertaining the audience. The audience is there, but you're supposed to. You're not supposed to talk about your problems all the
I
time.
didn't want to make a film, Bill.
I know, but I thought about making this.
All of these films, yeah, this is why I don't
But but everybody's got a life. Everybody's got their own life.
And everybody has their own
And everybody has their own problems,
Bill,
right?
But
But that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to solve. I am not here to solve everybody's problems. I'm not here. I'm not here to solve your problems.
Bill, I've got devil horns.
No, shut up. Hold on a minute. You have your life. You have your problems. Yeah. Would you like to tell you about the time when my boyfriend couldn't come? Would you like me to tell the life of when I ain't got fucking memories and stuff? You don't want to hear my problems. I don't want to hear your problems.
I know, Bill.
All the time, you know. If I want to make a movie, I want to make an entertaining movie. So you got to make this movie entertaining. If you're good, you're like, you got 5, well, you got to tell a roll of joint. You got to make this movie entertaining. Entertain the camera. Don't bore the camera to death. Entertain it. We can talk about your personal problems afterwards. Yeah? Yeah, but we can talk about personal problems when we're not filming. Alright, when we're filming, we want to entertain.
Let's have roll up, please, bruv.
Yeah, alright. But we don't want to talk about all your personal problems. Because otherwise I'll talk about my personal problems. And you don't want to hear about my personal problems. Entertain the camera. Know your mission.
I didn't ask to make a film.
Yes, you did. Shut up.
I didn't ask to make a film at all.
Sit down. We're making a film. You got to entertain me for 10. No, you got to. You're not entertaining me. You got to entertain the YouTube audience.
Hello, YouTubers.
This is YouTube.
Take my
Do you
film.
think YouTubers are going to listen about your personal
I'm
problems?
only in the good films, YouTube. I'm not in these films.
So why have you been here for years then?
It's not a good film. What are we talking about? Shit. I want to sit and watch this. I want to sit and watch this, and we're just rambling on about.
Yeah, we can make it good. We can just embarrass you, innit?
Embarrass me. Go on, say what you want. Embarrass me. Say what you want. I really don't care.
But would you, if you were watching a YouTube movie, would you really want to push about all your personal domestic problems?
No.
No, neither do I. Neither do
So
I.
I was going to St Ives. I met a man who had 7 wives. 7 wives had 7 cats. 7 cats
Grab me a beer, Lee.
had 7 sets. How many people went to St Ives?
Just one.
You know, they're meant to guess it, you fuckers. That's why I said it.
Oh, fuck's
The
sake.
YouTubers are meant to guess it. Not
It's
you.
my auntie.
The point is, guys, when I'm making a movie, we don't really want to dwell too much on everybody's personal problems. You want to make entertainment, make something worth watching.
I mean, how many people watch this that actually
1 in a
give shit
zillion.
about ourselves?
1 in 10 billion. Most of my films have got 2 or 3 views.
Let's have a look.
Mum,
Them guys have
I
been there.
didn't know you had your last chat.
Have we got enough?
Yes.
But the point is, people ain't going to really want to listen to other people's problems. They've got problems of their own all the time. Sometimes, if it's important, maybe. But the point is, we don't really want to dwell on everybody else's problems. We've all got problems. We've all got our own problems. But we don't want to dwell on each other's problems all the time. Yeah? It's nice to make a movie
Exactly.
and to make something that's worthwhile, but we don't want to dwell on everybody else's problems all the time.
They got their own problems to deal with. Why care about ours?
Well, exactly.
Sometimes.
But don't do that again. Then.
That's what I was trying to say to these lot. I know what you mean about him keep bringing Freddie into it. We was having a good debate, and then he said, "Oh, God, Freddie Mercury used to sleep round. He had AIDS." He always talks about him.
So did Derek Jarman, so did 1,000 million.
Yeah, I know, Bill.
So did most of my friends have died, alright? I lost to over 500.
No, but you got my point. Did you hear
No,
my
actually,
point?
when I was at Spotted Bull, a lot of my friends have died.
I was the only one that made a good point about this stuff, about not a year, Dan Smith.
No, but if you want to talk about AIDS, a lot of my
no,
friends...
I don't want to talk about AIDS.
A lot of
It's
my
horrible,
friends-
It kills people.
1992, 93, I used to live in the Spotted Bull. Gay pub. But a lot of my friends actually had HIV, so that's why I'm not that... We got used to death.
I don't want... Yeah, look, Lacoste.
Change the subject.
No, I'm just saying.
No, we got used to it. We got used to it.
You did.
A lot of my friends died.
Because back then, I'm not being funny.
I don't know about Davey.
I'm saying,
I don't know about little Dave.
Can I just say one?
I know, hold on. About HIV, right? My best mate, very best mate, very best pal, Davey. His name was Davey. Came up to me in 92 when the Spotted Bull closed down. He said, "Bill, I've got AIDS. I've got HIV." Last time I saw him, that was 21 years ago, Davey. I wonder if Davey is still alive. That'd be a miracle. Davey was one of my very best friends from the Spotted Bull. Davey. 21 years ago, he told me he had AIDS. He literally came up to me. We were in the street walking home to the pub. Last day, it's closing down, Bill. Dave said to me, "Bill, the pub's closing down tonight." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Bill, I've got AIDS." My best mate told me he had AIDS. That's why I started it. You know, that was 21 years ago.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, like, you know, AIDS. I'm just saying, like, since we're on the subject, I'm saying now it's not. Now it's kind of common. Back in the back in the day, it weren't. It was common.
Now it's kind of
No,
common.
I don't mean it, but I mean it's not bad as what it was back in the day. That's what I was meant to say.
No,
It's not as common now,
No.
but
No,
back then it was common. You know what I mean? Like,
Back then, half our world
Back
died.
then, you were seen as a completely different person if you had it. Now it's just a normal person with your own problems. At least people actually, can forget about it nowadays.
Right, I don't think we should forget about it.
yeah,
Well,
but
I don't mean forget about it, but ignore it, if that makes sense. You're not going to start treating someone different because they've got it. You know, if you
But
if you turn around tomorrow and
I had
said,
loads of
"Yeah,
friends who died from it.
yeah."
So I had friends who
If
died from
everyone
it.
here turned around tomorrow and said to me, "I've got AIDS," I wouldn't care. You're still my best
Yeah, I
friend. So I'm
suppose
not
it's
gonna
more
be-
acceptable, but that's not right though. It shouldn't
No,
be.
exactly.
No, we should still be fighting it.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone accepts it as every
thing is,
day.
back
It's a bit
then,
like
it's-
people accept it like a bit like cancer.
Yeah.
Some people get cancer now, and some people
It
get
is
AIDS.
basically like
And people,
cancer,
yeah, but
isn't it?
people think this is like a common thing. You know, everyone's going to.
Yeah.
But what about 100 years ago? Did people get cancer 100 years ago?
Don't know, did they?
I don't know. Did they?
Who knows?
You know, you think about it, right? 100 years ago, right? Say 1913. A good point, Dan.
Yeah.
1913, right? 100 years ago, right? Did people actually die of cancer then? I don't really know. I don't think.
I don't know either.
No.
Or at least
I mean, we know we had there was the bubonic plague.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
shit,
tuberculosis and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was big in Victorian times. But cancer, AIDS, maybe we're just naming old diseases.
Probably, yeah.
In a way, I suppose maybe we are naming old diseases.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. Do you know? Because I mean, people don't die from tuberculosis. Tuberculosis.
yeah, tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
You
People
can
don't-
die from that, though, can
Yeah,
you?
but not a lot of people do these days.
No, because there's so much things.
Most
to stop
people
it,
don't die from, say,
Yeah, you will.
wait a minute, I'm trying to think of old diseases. Most people don't die from polio, for instance, these
Yeah.
days. Or no, most people don't die from bubonic plague.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oops.
See,
But I suppose, I'm just thinking about it. It's like most people don't die from like the bubonic plague.
That's the only
Or-
thing about technology.
What was the other diseases around that time? Polio
Yeah.
and
I can't remember now.
I can't even. But I mean, people have always been dying from one disease or another. Does it make any difference whether it's polio or
Yeah, exactly.
cancer or tuberculosis or schizophrenia or fucking AIDS? I don't know. But it's weird the way diseases go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like we go through phases. I mean, yeah, you know, like we say about AIDS. People nowadays people shrug their shoulders about it.
Yeah.
But in my day, it was a brand new disease, and all and loads of our people died of it. My friends died of it, and it was a big deal. But now it's accepted like a common cold. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's right or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it should still be treated. But people accept it now, and it's like, you know, like with cancer. But
Yeah.
100 years ago, did people get cancer, or did they just fucking die from?
Is it true, Bill? I don't know. Obviously, you're not a doctor, so you don't know. But apparently, everyone is. This is what I've been told. Apparently, everyone's born with cancer, but there's a certain thing that triggers it off. This is why they say smoking causes cancer. So it's saying apparently everyone has cancer cells in them, but there's a certain things that trigger them off. But like you say, I think it's bollocks because my dad smoked for 40 years. He's never had cancer. My granddad didn't smoke, and he died of cancer. So I think that is a load of bollocks.
Oh, I've been smoking for 47,000 million years. I've been smoking for 47,000 million years.
Yeah, you know that.
And I've had 47 million thousand zillion cigarettes in 40,000 million years.
Yeah.
And I'm still here.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's
No, I like to smoke.
No, but
I like smoking most
you know
of
what
the
we were
time.
saying out there, Bill? Did I have a point or did I?
I only cough when I don't smoke. Because I have to try and breathe the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I'm not quite humanly. I don't know if you've noticed it yet, but I'm not quite normal.
Nah. But you know when we was out there
That's
talking
not
about
a
that
great
suicide
one.
stuff,
That's not.
you got to admit, didn't I have a point though, innit? When I said basically there's people that die that want to be here, and there's people like if we try taking their life, we don't. You know what I mean? There's people like who don't have a choice. You know what I mean? And there's people that do have a choice.
Fennies are better.
Shh. Come on.
Sorry. No, yeah. No, it's a. Well, no, it's a.
Bill, the
Oh,
terms
right,
that is
absolutely.
shit. That does look really bad.
Nah, it's not bad. That's not good. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. No, kind of. I don't know what I'm talking
No,
about.
I'm just
anyway.
saying in general, like, back to the subject, you know what we're talking about, Dan? Dan, you
Yeah.
don't mind, 'cause I've done it, try taking over those, so is Dan, yeah? But I'm saying, like I was saying in there, the point I was trying to make is there's, like, kids that get abused, that get killed, that get run over. But, like, you know what I mean? They would do anything, and their parents probably do anything to switch places with people like us who try and commit suicide and that.
But
you know
what
I
is
mean?
there on the computer?
Their life means
What is there on the
nothing.
computer to protect the children? That wasn't a very
Nothing.
good deal. That's pretty shit. That's all right. It'll do. But now, what is there? What is there to protect the children on the computer?
Nothing.
You know that you got these nasty little computer viruses or something. Some children.
Oh, yeah,
Apparently, people can download child pornography.
yeah, can I tell you something?
And
what I read in the
no, I'm
paper?
sorry, but I disagree
Yeah, can I tell
completely.
you what I just read in the paper?
No, wait a minute. I think the computer should be watched. I think what you need for the computer is a watch team.
Good point.
Someone to watch the computer to
see
make
what
sure
people, yeah, that, know
that people don't put nasty
Yeah,
shit
no,
on it.
That's what I was going to say. Something.
I love gay porn, but I don't like. I mean, but
You don't like kiddie porn, you know what I mean?
no, I wouldn't watch that anyway. But I was trying. I'll tell you a true story. Right, this morning, right, I wanted to wank. Right, I was gonna have a wank, so I put a gay twink, which is like the young the teenagers basically. Gay twink wank, because there's the teenagers having a good old wank. I thought that's nice. Watching it, I tried to get a good one on, and then I saw some guy having a shit poo poo. It turned off my hard on completely, and I had to turn off the computer because I don't want to watch people's poo poo. I don't actually like poo poo,
Now, Bill, do you know what they said on the news the
and I
other
really
day?
don't want that
You know
on my
Google?
computer.
Google's
What?
been granted £3 million. What they're doing is they're trying to invest something. Like they're trying to, you know, I was telling you about the other day about when people, one's on the phone, one's on Twitter. But you know, I was telling you about the other day about fucking. They're trying to sort out this thing about when you go on kids porn, you go straight to the police. Like
Yeah.
Google have just been granted £3 million to do protection. So as soon as someone types it in, Google, the message gets fed straight to the police station. Google's just been granted £3 million because even Google Sam.
It should be.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
I do gay twink. I do the gay twink.
It's even Google saying
'Cause
they're
that's
abusing
like
their site, like
teenagers,
Google
right.
saying they're abusing their site just because
Fucking
Google can find anything. They're basically saying people are abusing it by what they do. You know what I mean? So now they're putting kind of
But
security.
how can you do a search for something like
Bill, you could do a search.
that?
Seriously, you could do a search for anything. Seriously, I'm not being funny. You'll be surprised what you can find these days on the internet. You can find anything. Like I said, on Luke Woodhouse's phone, me and Perry watched these 3 black people. Like in a black village, people thought they were witch doctors, and they put them in this hole and set them alight and beat them. These 2 women and these man got punched and beaten by all these villagers. You know what I mean? But I'm saying just in general, you can find anything. You can get someone getting slaughtered live on TV, live operations on TV. You know what I mean? It's horrible.
How you can do that on
You can find,
television?
yeah, but I'm saying you can literally find anything you wanted to, anything
I
whatsoever.
don't really. What would I want to?
No, I'm just saying in general.
I actually. All right.
I'm
Enough.
saying they should have-
Enough.
they should have
I
security.
get the drift. But
Yeah.
these guys gonna go and spend all night in the fucking toilet. There's not much point making a movie
Jason's
with
been
them.
on the phone since the-
Jason, what is the point? No, not what? No, not out what? No, we were making a movie and you go and make a telephone call, we'll fuck it, we'll close it down. Closing it down, end of story, that's all I want to record.
Yeah, good film.
What's the fucking point of me making a movie if you're gonna go and talk on your fucking telephone? You know, I thought, alright, you might want to make a movie, so I start making a movie. What do you fucking do? You go and start talking on your telephone.
And someone who didn't want to make a movie.
Oh, for fuck's sake, there's no point then. I'm closing it
I want
down.
to make one. I'm sat here.
I'm not going to make a film. Jason, get in here. Who's talking on the phone?
What?
Who's in there?
Dan's on the toilet.
Dan! You're on the toilet.
Yeah.
Bill.
But what, I mean, come on. Look, if I'm making a movie and you want to be in your movie,
You asked him to make the movie.
you asked me to make a movie, or you wanted me to make a movie, and then when I start making a movie, you go and make a fucking phone call.
No, I got a phone call today about my little niece.
Ah, all right, yeah,
He's been in hospital.
all right. We'll say that.
Did you say your little niece? He's been in hospital. You mean your nephew?
Your nephew, you mean?
No, you said my little niece. He's been in hospital.
No, sorry, I mean little niece. She's been.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was thinking, what is it, a niece or a nephew?
Let's turn this off.
No, yeah,
I've
he's
had
just
enough.
saying like you and Dan asked to make the film, and me and Bill John are sitting there making it.
Everything else we want to say. Dan!
Sorry about that. I mean, it's,
Yeah, but the point is you wanted to make this fucking movie. And then you go to the toilet and make a phone call. What's the point of making a fucking movie if you're going to go and make a phone call?
no.
yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Alright, anything else you want to say to the
No.
film?
Bye, Buenos Aires. Hello. Now
And
you
them
see,
out.
now you
Enjoy
see
your
me.
life,
Now you
have
don't.
fun,
Now you see me.
and
You
don't
don't.
let your problems
Now
get
you
you
see
down.
me. Now you don't.
Hey?
Now you see me.
Don't
Now
let
you
your
don't.
problems get you down.
Right, anything else you want to say to the film?
Yeah. Now you see me.
I'm done.
Now you don't.
Are we done?
Now you see
Yeah.
me.